Yo, what's up, Gigi? Just on the bike. Yeah, I know, right? Kind of glad to get away from my screen for a little while, just for a little bit here, and just kind of like ride the bicycle. Get some sweat going. Like, the gym is such an escape for me. It's like when I had nowhere else to go, it's like I just came here. Just like a good place to like waste your time, you know? Just like exercising. But I figure, yeah, if I can motivate people to like, I don't know, take care of themselves in some way, you know what I mean, then that's cool. I think that'd be cool. So I try to get here and make sure to let everyone know that, you know, I'm trying to send out motivation, trying to let people know that I support them. I support people, I support my peers. Yeah. I don't think I ever told you this, but my brother used to live in England. He lived in like Windsor or something like that. And like my hair is kind of like Boris's, like the prime minister or whatever. Isn't his name Boris? My hair looks like Boris's right now, but yeah. My brother used to live in England, and he like lived with this guy named Lord Hastings. And like some really prestigious like Englishman. And he like went to the House of Lords and stuff like that, and like studied all this business and stuff in England. So he like went to Oxford or something. I think it was Oxford, not Cambridge, but yeah, my brother went and like went to Oxford for a minute. Something for school or whatever. And then I've been to, what is that, a flag? I'm not sure what flag. I'm all right with like geography and flags, but I actually was I went to Great Britain once. I was on a flight that was like taking me home from Italy, and the flight like had a layover in Great Britain. So I like got off my airplane and like walked around the airport for like an hour or something. Yeah, I thought it was cool. Like, the people were nice. They were nice to me. Some guy tried to sell me like a bunch of like chocolates and stuff. He was like, take all these chocolates home to your family from England or whatever. I was like, dude, I'm on a budget. I like went all by myself to like Europe to try and, you know what I mean, like absorb as much culture as I could. Someplace with some history and stuff. You know, everything in America is like so fast, and like, if something gets old here, people replace it in like 10 years. America's kind of way different like that. Like any building. Yeah, the guy, he like tried to sell me a bunch of chocolates at the airport. He was like dressed in like a red button-up coat and stuff like that. I like went and checked out the trains. The airport had like trains going right into the airport. And everyone told me, they're like, yeah, everybody here uses the trains to travel around. And nobody here uses trains at all. Like, people have like what are called Greyhound buses that go on roads, but they're like super uncomfortable to like travel far distances, and they're like usually pretty gross kind of. So, but everybody just flies around America. If you can't drive there in your own car, everybody just flies. But they were telling me everyone travels on like trains all over Europe and stuff. But yeah, this guy in this red button-up coat tried to sell me. Yeah, when I get enough money, yeah. I'd love to go to like the museums in London, because they have like some of the best museums in the world, right? you know, because they just ended up with everybody's artwork or whatever. Like they ended up with like everyone's statues and like all this stuff kind of thing. But England's fascinating. It like controlled the whole world, and it's just like an island, you know? And it like controlled the whole world for a time. So yeah, I think England's fascinating. But yeah, I was there for a little bit. Yeah, the British Empire. And like my brother would always say, he's like, the sun never sets on the British Empire or whatever, because it went around the whole world. The Great Britain Empire. You want to hear something kind of funny? I don't know how common it is in like Great Britain, but I have a friend named Britain. Like I grew up, before I even knew what Great Britain was, right? Like, think about this from my life. Like before I even knew what Great Britain was, or like any other place in the world, in Europe or anything like that, I grew up with this kid and his name was Britain. So like I know if like names have any like aspect to anyone's true nature at all, then I grew up with Britain. Kind of weird, huh? Because it's like, you'd think that the world kind of like does affect you, how your name is, you know? Like affects your personality maybe and like other things, but yeah, I grew up with a Britain. No, not Brandon. Yeah, his name was Britain. Spelled exactly the same way. Britain. So yeah, in a way I kind of grew up with Britain a little bit. If like I said, if names influence like people's behaviors and stuff, you know, and whatever. So, yeah, I've been to, when I went to Europe, and I spent most of my time in Italy, and I like traveled around on a cruise ship kind of, and I went to like Sicily and like Naples and Venice and like Tuscany, and I did this all by myself. I just saved up my money. And went, because everyone was like, "Oh yeah, Europe has all the history and like, you know, all the great people of the world and stuff like that." So I was like, "All right, I better go there before I die," you know. So I went there, and it was just me on a cruise ship with like a bunch of old people. It was like the only people that were there, like seeing all the sights or whatever in Europe. It was just me, and I don't speak any Italian, so I was like in Italy trying to get my way around, and like with all these people speaking Italian to me. One time I had some guy yelling at me in a restaurant. I was like, "What? I don't even know what you're saying, man." Yeah. And to like communicate, like I went on a bus one time that was like transporting me to like Venice or something. And I drew like, because I had studied the geography a little bit beforehand, but since I didn't speak any Italian, I drew out what Italy looked like on a map, like on a piece of paper. I drew it, and I drew like a line where I needed to go. And I like pointed to it like right here, and he's like, "Yeah, get on." So I like drew a whole picture of Italy and then like drew where I needed to go. And he's like, "Yeah, this is the right bus." He didn't say that, but he's just like, he just said that to me, like, "Get on." So I went and sat on this bus for like 2 hours, and like I got to where I needed to go. Like I'm in the middle of like the Italian countryside, like in some house that has like, it had like all these canals back behind it where it like connected all these farms and stuff like that. I like went and watched like Italian television, like some talk show, and just like drank a Coke. It was funny. Just sitting there watching like Italian TV. Yeah, I think that'd be cool to like grow up in Great Britain and like be next to all those countries. In America, you're kind of like isolated in America, you know? It's like everywhere you look around you is all America. And even Canada though, like even if you go to Canada as an American, it's basically the same thing. The people are like the same, you know? The only big difference is if you go to Mexico, it's like way different. And then the crime rates and stuff like that go like way up. But and like the let's say I get shanked, yeah. Like if you go to Mexico, it's like just very dirty everywhere. It's like they don't clean up. They don't clean up their town or something like that. Nowhere. So it's like very dirty all over the place. Just garbage everywhere. It's kind of sad, but that's what it's like. A lot of people like to go there because it's like, it's hot though, you know? So they have a lot of beaches. And so it's kind of funny. It's like they have some of the world's best resorts. They're like 5-star resorts. But then like the whole rest of the whole country, if you like go around, it's like people living in like tin shacks. The funds to pay it. Yeah, Mexico's way different. But yeah, we don't have like, if you grew up in Great Britain, you have like Scottish people there, Irish people there, then you have like Spaniards, then you have Germans and Italians and Greeks and Africans, you know, like all right there. Norwegians, like all the Scandinavian people. I think that's wild to have all those kind of people grow up next to you. I think it's cool though, you know? Yeah, German. My family's history is mostly British. Like my mom, she does a lot of like family history stuff to see where we came from, you know? And like, I think I'm related to like some guy, the Hindus. Yeah, lots of stuff over in Great Britain. You guys are surrounded by a lot of things. I think it's kind of cool that the language we speak comes from there though. I think that's kind of cool. Like even though we're separated by like super far distance and time and stuff, our language is basically the same. But yeah, I studied, one of my college courses was I had to study language and like where our English came from and stuff. Have you gone to college yet? Ever? Yeah, we stole it. No, but like I can tell you, I think one of my relatives that's from England or whatever, I can tell you some stories about like, I have relatives from England. And like we were related to, I think like a thief too. Oh, nice. You'll have to tell me what your major was or whatever, so I know what you're interested in. Yeah, what was your major? So yeah, my one of my relatives, I think they have records, and like the only reason that he's like in the history books of England is because he like stole a bunch of stuff, and he got like his hand chopped off or something. He was like a thief or whatever. But hey, he like made history. It's like there's tons of people that just like lived and died and didn't like get recorded down or whatever, but they were able to like find his name because like he was like a thief or something. You forgot, it's like art. Nice. And then there was another guy who like, he was in like the newspaper. They found him like dead in a ditch. He was like some 80-year-old farmer, and it said he was a very plain and ordinary man, but was found having been like lying in a ditch for like 2 weeks or something. And they say he just must have like fell in the ditch and died. So there's like records of like, I have like 2 British people, some farmer that just like fell in a ditch and died, and like the local newspaper reported on it because like he was lost for like a while and nobody knew he was lost, but he was just like laying in a ditch for a while. And it was like, yeah, he lived a pretty bland life, like he liked everything to be normal and regular. But so yeah, I'm like I'm like 90% British or something like that. Yeah, so I mean, my last name's like super British, like Hyde, like from the story Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. That's my family name, or whatever. I know there's like a Hyde Park in Britain that's like super famous or something. That's from my family. So there was like some like people that were like, I don't know, in some higher class at some point in time in Britain or whatever, because yeah, that's where my family comes from, is Hyde Park or whatever. So yeah, history is cool. Whew. Do you go to the gym very much or no, not really? Do you like to exercise? I'm gonna motivate you. I'm gonna motivate you to get in the best shape of your life, Gigi. Hang glove? Sounds cool. You have love in your name. That's sweet. Mine's like Hyde, like we're trying to not be seen or something like that. Like I said, like maybe all my ancestors are troublemakers, they're just Hydes or something. Sometimes. That's cool. That's good. Like I said, if I can be like some motivation for somebody, you know what I mean? Every once in a while to like, I don't know, get out, hive mind. Sometimes you gotta agree with the world, Gigi. Sometimes you gotta, it's just like, there's no other way. But just know that if you get to the point where it's like you feel like you're backed into a corner, like you must have really worked to get there, you know what I mean? Like if you're so off the charts, like you must have really done some work. Like think about it, you got like out of normal somehow. You got like to the place where you like stretched outside of the human experience. Yo, what's up, Presley? We're just doing the bike. I ran a mile this morning, so I just thought I'd get on and do the bike today and maybe do some like plyometric stuff again, like jumping jacks and box jumps and jump rope and stuff. But just been talking and riding on the bike almost like 3 miles, so. Nice cardio. Yeah, cardio, man. I think I've lost weight, or at least like my shape has changed, you know? I don't think it takes too much weight to like actually see a difference, you know, in your gut or something like that. You got banned from a place too? Nice. You must have really done some work, Gigi, to like separate yourself from the human experience. Like just acknowledge that if that's what it is, you know? But yeah, just getting a grip here in the gym. You got banned from a bar? Nice. I've been kicked out of a bar too, actually. I don't even remember what I did. And all my friends are like, how do you get kicked out of a bar? I was like, listen, I don't remember. I don't remember how I got kicked out. They're like, bars are the places you're not supposed to be able to get kicked out from. But I don't even remember what I did. So that's kind of funny, right? But yeah, I took a girl in the bathroom. Oh, nice. Yeah, I have no idea what I did. Must have really been a night. Must have been some like boxed wine involved or something like that. That was the worst thing in college that I swear anybody could bring to any party or anything was like boxed wine, I swear. It just tastes like perfume. 20 vodkas. Dang. You must have been like me, Gigi. Can't even remember it. Yeah, for some reason, somebody would always have boxed wine, and I'm like, this stuff is like disgusting. They ran out. That's crazy. It's funny. Yeah, boxed wine. But it's cheap though. That's why people would always have it. Or whatever. They're just like, grab some boxed wine. It's like cheaper than beer. But throwing up that stuff is disgusting. Like, cause your throw up is like vomit perfume, like disgusting. Boxed wine, yeah. There was always some people that got it like all the time. Hobo wine, yeah. Try and remember some like parties. One time I had strong lever. I had a, one time the cops came to our house, we were having like a party, and this guy, he was like trying to get into our house, and he's like, hey, I'm invited to the party, but it was just like a party that we knew everybody that was there, and we didn't invite anyone else. And so this guy came in, and he was like trying to get into our house, but he was a cop or whatever. Weird, huh? And he was like lying to us, and he's like saying like, hey, I got invited to the party here, and like we knew it was like gotta be some weird joke or something, because everybody that was invited was already there. So, but I think he was just trying to get inside and like then like bust the party or whatever. But we didn't like unlock the door or whatever, so. And of course there's like tons of people smoking and whatever else too, you know. Who knows what like all sorts of whatever everybody was doing. Yeah, that's what it was for sure. You got kicked out. You're funny, Gigi. Yeah, but now I haven't drank in like a couple of years. The funny thing is, like when I used to drink the most was when I was in the best shape, you know? Like that's when I was in like the best shape of my life. Funny enough. Everybody like drank and smoked, but it's like we were all like athletes. I believe you, Gigi. You're like, well, what else is it for but to drink, right? I have a funny story. It's like really super stupid, and it like could have changed. Who knows? It could have changed my life. I like went to a dance, right? And I was like super faded or whatever. And there was this girl, and I went up and I was like dancing with her and stuff. You love the taste of vodka? Yeah, I'm a Grey Goose. I like Grey Goose. And I like Grey Goose and Patron. I'm a big Patron guy. Tequila and like salt, I think is great. But there was like this girl that I was dancing with, and she like told her friend, she's like, he's so hot. Whiskey. Yeah, I have a friend who's like really big into whiskey. Jameson. Are you a Jameson guy? My friend who's like Irish, all he drinks is like Jameson. But I was like dancing with this girl, and she's like, oh wow, he's so hot or whatever. And she was like, she gave me her number. And I was like, but I was like feeling it. Whiskey and vodka? I don't know. I like wine with Red Bull though. I think that's a good combo. More Jack and Coke, right? That's like a notorious like combination. Or like Jaeger bombs or whatever. Jägermeister. Like she gave me her number, and I was like, she's like, do you have your phone? And I was like, no. I was like, I'll just remember it. I like felt like I was like such in the zone. I could just be like, yeah, I'll remember it or whatever. I totally forgot it. I remember going back to my house and like, you don't like Jaeger? I like went back to my house or whatever, and I was like, trying to remember the number to like call it or something like that. I just got it wrong every time. Who knows? It could have changed my life to like meet somebody or whatever. But yeah, it's so funny. I was just like, no, I got it. I got it remembered. Like I was like, I got a good memory. That's funny. I was like, yeah, I got a good memory. I should have just had like one of my friends put it in their phone or something like that. But no, it was in like the heat of the moment or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, and I was just like trying to act all cool and confident or whatever. And I was like, yeah, just tell me it. Told me it. And then later that night I tried calling it. And I was like, that's not it. That's not it. Could have changed my life. And then I've had my mistakes. I've had my mistakes as well. I was in this acting class and like, rookie mistake, I know, right? Rookie mistake. So I was in this acting class and I had to practice like for the class, we had to like do a play. And the teacher paired us all off in like couples or whatever for the different plays. You got asked out when you were drunk? Yeah. It happens. And in this class, I got paired up with this girl. Anyways, I ended up hooking up there and I was like, that was the biggest mistake in my life. But just because of alcohol. Like it can go the other way too, you know? It's like, he was like a caveman. Did you see me before I shaved off all my hair? Did he look like me or something? People used to call me a caveman. But yeah, alcohol can go both ways because I remember like one time I hooked up with somebody and I was like, that was a mistake. Everyone told me the next day, they're like, that's not it, man. That's not it or something. Everybody gave me shit. Life, right? So yeah, I've had my fair share of like alcohol going both ways or whatever. And it was like the dumbest night ever too. Oh well. I lived. But what else? I have a story for you guys. One time, yeah. One time, I looked like a wizard. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was a wizard for sure. I was defo a wizard. Smiling and enjoying life. Yeah, I'm just telling stories, man. I'm not getting killed over and over and over by that boss anymore. I can take a break from him. I actually had some people in this gym tell me, they're like, oh yeah, go for the wizard look. I'm like, all right, whatever. I got nothing to lose. I'll try to go for the wizard look once in my life, you know? Right now I'm going for like the weird computer nerd kind of look. It's like I got plugged into my computer and it like shocked out my hair. Yeah, exactly. One time in band camp. No, dude, my college experience is kind of like National Lampoon for sure. Like, what's the one where he's like, he's talking to his dad or something like that, and his dad's all pissed off because he's like not graduated, but he's been going to college for 10 years or whatever. It's like Van Wilder's, a National Lampoon or something like that. Van Wilder's, I don't know, one of those. And he's like, lots of people go to college for 10 years, and his dad's like, yeah, they're called doctors. But he's like getting his like bachelor degree or whatever. Like it's like, I feel kind of like that. Bad hair. Yeah, my hair is like, just own it like me. Just own it like I am. This is definitely this is a wild cut for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what movie it's called, but that one always stuck with me because I did graduate like in 10 years. But it's just because I kept switching my major and stuff like that. But I kind of had like a falling out, like had to find myself and all this stuff. Had to like get control of my life or whatever, and then I went back and got it. Swear, just like a movie. If you didn't know, you know, it would be a movie kind of thing. You think Van Wilder, yeah. Probably one of those where it's like they got to do the stupid, like all the frat teams like compete against each other for like some prize, and they can like get off academic probation to like graduate or something like that and win the girl, you know. But yeah, it took me like 10 years to graduate, so, but I did get my degree finally. I just had to like kind of shut up and like stop being too creative, you know, and like stop trying to live in this world of denial, and like I have to accept like where I stand, you know what I mean? Like I have to accept you graduated in 5 years, nice. That's like the normal time. Yeah, all the copy movies came out. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. And they all have like the same people, Stifler and whoever else, you know what I mean? My friends and I used to watch those so much or whatever. We used to seriously just like hang out and like, oh, we're gonna watch this movie, you know? So yeah, it's my college life. Oh, I have more stories. I just have to think of them, you know? One time I like jumped out of a building because the cops showed up or whatever and like ran away. Because we were having a party at our house. I'm pretty sure some people got caught. Billy Madison, oh yeah, is that the one where he like goes back to school or whatever? Right? Pee in your pants is cool. Whatever he says. When that one kid pees his pants. Then he falls in love with the teacher, like, come on. That's so funny. It's like, it's just one of his teachers, they like hook up. Yeah, it's this show, Gigi, where it's like, if you know who Adam Sandler is, the actor, you know, and he does like a bunch of comedies or whatever. He did like Don't Mess with the Zohan and like, what's the golf one that he did? And he did Waterboy, where he's like, his mom is like, football is the devil or something like that. Yeah, back to school to prove to daddy I'm not a fool. Yeah, if you just looked up Adam Sandler, I bet you'd know who he was. He's just an American actor that does like comedies. But in this movie, he's like, his dad's like super rich, and he just has like all of his friends over all the time or whatever. And they just like hang out in his mansion. But anyways, his dad's like gonna die or something, and like, so he's gonna give over the company to his son. But they found out that he can't inherit the company because like, or his dad doesn't like respect him or something, because he's not graduated. No, he's not black. It's just because he's not graduated from school. Yeah, that's all my friend group too, Presley. That's all my friend group too. But then he had to go back and like redo all of his all elementary up to like high school to like get his high school degree or whatever. So his dad would like give him the business. And then he like falls in love with like his teacher and stuff like that. So he gets the girl, and he like gets his life back on track and stuff. He says a lot of dumb jokes. One kid pees his pants in school, so he like plays like he peed his pants. Princeville. Yeah, we used to watch a bunch of him. There's like another show. He did like, oh yeah, Miss Vaughn, yeah. He did like 50 First Dates. If you've ever seen that one's actually good. I like that one. If you want to watch a movie, Gigi, that's like kind of a good one, it's like a romantic comedy. It's called 50 First Dates, and it's with Adam Sandler. And it's about this guy that dates this girl that forgets every single day. And Big Daddy's a good one. Yeah, he has so many movies. Adam Sandler has tons of movies. Hey, Presley, did you ever watch Workaholics? I used to watch Workaholics all the time on like Comedy Central with like Tosh Point oh. And what else did I watch? A lot of Workaholics. Oh, and Blue Mountain State. Have you ever seen Blue Mountain State? You watch Workaholics? Nice. It's just another yeah, I actually turned my autocorrect off on my phone. Like, I turned it off because I was sick of it, like, correcting my stuff. I was like, I want to type the way I type. Click, oh yeah, he had click, yep, where he like, could like fast forward his life and stuff like that. How hard am I gripping? I just went like 6 miles on this bike in like 40 minutes, but we've just been talking. Did you like my thumbnail of my little tripod thing stuck to my face? Yeah, get a good grip, right? Yeah, 50 First Dates, Click, where you could like fast forward his life, and then he like fast forwards through too much stuff, and then his life's like over before he knows it. He had one, this newer one called like Uncut Gems or whatever. Yeah. We're all just here, just hanging out. Club Dread was another one kind of like that. Scary Movie, all the Scary Movie franchises. Yeah, Workaholics was super funny, and so was Blue Mountain State was super funny, but love that. Anyways, maybe I'll just go to the coffee shop here in a little bit. I don't need to like kill myself every day, you know what I mean? Just slow and steady wins the race kind of thing. But I think I'm done on the bike, at least. I might do like, I don't know, it might be more boring for you guys because I'm not like talking and stuff like that, but I might do some like stuff on the box or whatever, just like box jumps and stuff. But I'm gonna put my phone down really quick and I'm gonna go to the restroom, so it might just look black, but I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Just gotta set this stuff back up. What's going on? It's like, I have a lot of friends who are boys, I'll say that. Nothing romantic though. Yo, what's up, son? Let's see, where's the best place to do this? Over here, maybe. I was on VR chat, Gigi, and like all these kids were like telling me, they're like, you know what you need? You need a femboy. I was like, I'm a farm boy, kind of. But VR chat is like a very like, it's like hard to get in with the cool kids there. Everybody's very edgy. Yeah, I have a lot of friends who are boys. What's the best way to do this on this thing? That works. VR chat is wild. Yeah, VR chat is it's like a wild game for sure. You never know what you're gonna expect. But yeah, I like got on and everyone's like, who's been here the longest? Well, I think that Presley remembers me with like my long hair, which was like 6 months ago, so. Yeah, but Presley has been here for a while. This workout sucks, guys, but it's good though. If anybody wants like a good plyometric exercise to do this. It sucks though so bad. Let me know if the mic is like all weirded out. Is it all weirded out? Let me just put this over here. That's not working very good. I'll have to just put it in my pocket. Sorry about all the tech. It shouldn't be now. Now it shouldn't be. Yo, what's up, alien? Gonna grab a jump rope now. Yeah, but those box jumps are killer though. If you guys really want to get into shape and do those. Welcome to the gym stream, alien. I'm just gonna do some jump ropes and then call it good probably from here. Lindsay, can I get a jump rope?
A jump rope?
Yeah. What's up? Thanks. Yeah, I'm just gonna do jump ropes really quick and then probably get out of here. Been doing cardio for like almost an hour now at the gym. That first like 30 minutes just went by super quick talking to everybody. Just super fast. This is when the gym is the most packed though, so it's kind of hard to like find a place to do stuff sometimes. Just have to wander around. Skip on the rope. About 10% on your phone or what? All right, I think that's it for the gym today. All that good. Whew. That was how you like skip the rope though, at the very end there. When I was like putting my knees up real high. I used to be able to do that for like 100 jumps, but I've just gained so much weight that it's like hard now.
Thank you, Austin.
Yeah, no problem. But slow and steady wins the race, guys. It's all about whatever you can do. Just, you know, getting to the place where it's like, maybe the gym is like numbness. And, you know, to an extent, doing nothing is like sensitivity. It's about finding the balance between those two things. You know, you don't want to be completely numb to everything, but at the same point in time, it's like nothing gets done if you're just purely emotional. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go. I'll see you at the coffee shop if you want to join, but if not, then I'll see you when I see you.